My name is Julia Pizzuto, and I'm a sophomore at Sacred Heart University.
I'm Julia Gatto, and I'm a junior.
My name is Jackie O'Rourke, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Jillian Milano. I am a sophomore nursing major.
I wanted to study abroad, I think, before I even knew where I wanted to go to college or if I wanted to go to college.
I love traveling and going to new places, so that's why I wanted to study abroad.
I wanted to study abroad because both of my sisters studied abroad in London, and the experiences that they had were just absolutely amazing and life-changing, and I wanted to have that for myself and to get myself out of my comfort zone. As a study abroad student in Dingle, typically I'll wake up and go to the coffee shop Bean in Dingle before class, or to the grocery store, Centra, and get hot chocolate.
I'll head to the D-Shirt, which is where we have school, or I actually do work study with the Dingle Tourism Alliance, or I have an internship with my professor who's a filmmaker. Walk around the marina. There's a bunch of things to do.
There's plenty of places that we can eat in town for dinner, or we have full kitchens for all of us to use that we can cook in. On the weekends, there's plenty of stuff to do out in Dingle. I think my favorite thing about the curriculum here is that we get to go out of the classroom a lot other than sitting inside, or even as a communications student we get to do more internship work and field work, whereas at Sacred Heart we'd be more like in a studio or in a classroom learning out of books or PowerPoints.
My classes are pretty hands-on. So I'm in coastal ecology with Grace Flannery. She's one of the advisors that we have here.
I love that SHU in Dingle is it's a study abroad program, but I'm still a Sacred Heart student and I'm still with all Sacred Heart people.
We typically go to the beach or a stream. We take water samples. Last week I got to hold a frog. It was pretty cool.
It's really different here because the professors have a different sort of I care about you, because obviously your professors in Fairfield care about you, but the professors here are it's such more a personal level because it's such a smaller class size. The professors genuinely care not just about you academically, but about how your experience abroad is.
One of my favorite memories is probably going on spring break with everyone. There was a group of 6 or 7 of us, and we all hardly knew each other when we planned the trip, and then by the time we went on spring break we were all good friends, and by the end of it we were all even closer with each other. We went to the south of France and Monaco and Italy. We went to Barcelona, and I think just getting to experience the culture of everywhere and seeing how different the world is, even though they might speak the same language as you or be the same age or do some of the same things. It's so different no matter where you go.
SHU actually paid for us to do the double-decker bus, and they paid for our passes for the tube, which is the subway. So I got to see so many parts of the city. I got to see Buckingham Palace, Kensington Palace, Abbey Road. Literally, I went everywhere, and it was such a great opportunity.
I think that being in Dingle, honestly, some of my favorite things are just exploring the town and doing different immersive, Ireland things. So we've done a bunch of different hikes. We walked up to the top of, it's not Mount Brandon, but there's a hike over there, and then we walked to the castle, and then we got to do a lot of immersive Irish culture things. So we took an Irish set dancing class, and we took an Irish drumming class, which I really loved.
I think I chose Dingle because they had the communications program and I was able to intern here, and we get to do all this field work. Coming from a small town and living near the water my whole life, and then coming here to Dingle and having the marinas a short walk from our houses, and being in a setting with only 37 people in our group from Dingle as opposed to a whole university in a different country.
Dingle itself, it's such a small community, and I love that because being so far away from home, I feel like I have a new home now. And when we go to the pubs or the coffee shops, the people that work there know our names, and they like to get to know us, and they like that we're in their town and part of their community.
Dingle is so special because it's such a unique experience. We don't live in dorms. We live in houses all together, and you have a little family with where you are. We have Sean, Paul, and Grace who look after us and really make a personal relationship with you and show you that you are with one of them, and they really try to immerse you in the culture with the classes and doing hikes and doing things that are really just unique to Dingle.
Dingle is possible!